It's gonna be like a little 15-minute live. Normally I would be at the park, but the park is closed, so it is what it is. So I want to talk about, you know, being hurt and knowing that in life you will be hurt. Yeah, you will be hurt in life. Because I was having that talk with my daughter, right? And I was telling her, we were just talking. I said, just know this one thing, that you will feel pain in life. You will be hurt. People will probably hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Things will happen in life and it will be painful and it will hurt. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, but there's some tools that I'm gonna give you that if you remember them and listen to them, you're gonna be all right. And that is that knowing that you will be hurt, or you may be hurt in life, or you may be let down in life by someone close to you, something happening unexpectedly or whatever. And in understanding that you will be hurt, as long as you're breathing in and out and you don't give up and, allow yourself to feel your feelings and your emotions. Because for most of us in the world who are still breathing in and out, hurt and pain is the biggest factor in many of our situations now or before. Because some of us, we are better able to understand pain. And so we deal with pain differently than we may have did in the past, because we maybe got stronger. We maybe learned new ways of coping and understanding pain, getting through pain, going through pain, and not letting pain paralyze us to where we stop living and just give up on ourselves. Because if you look at most, like I may mention, most situations that is going on, like maybe in your home or in your area or in your neighborhood or your city or state or somewhere in the world right now, somebody's going through some kind of pain. They're going through some kind of hurt. Now there are some pains and hurts that should not be happening, and we know what those are because we watch the news, we see the news. But I'm talking about like being portrayed. I'm talking about like trusting people and they're hurting you, using you, getting over on you, stuff like that. And other pains, because pain has different levels of severity. Right, that's the word. So, in understanding that there's pain in the world, you will go through pain, you will feel pain. You know what I'm saying? And every pain is different, and every pain is processed differently. But what I have found out from just my everyday living, I'm talking about looking back, looking at the middle of my life, looking at where I'm at now, I better understand what pain is, and I better understand how to deal with and cope with pain. Even though you're going to feel that pain, you're going to cry, you're going to feel scared, you're going to feel worried, you want to process it, but you want to also look at, hey, I'm still breathing in and out. This is a situation I really had no control over, or maybe I was a part of it, or whatever the case may be. So what do I do? Now, what has helped me and still helps me is having multiple, and I said this yesterday in the other live, multiple outlets and ways and means to help you deal with what is occurring, pertaining to what happened, pertaining to how you feel, pertaining to what has happened. And what I found out, and I'm still finding out, because life is what it is, crazy turnarounds, ups and downs, so on and so forth, that the more information that I put into place in preparing and prepping against life happenings, I'm better able to offset losing my control and momentum of what I need to do for myself in order to maintain my survival as I breathe in and out. You know, because I was telling my daughter, hey, you know, people gonna die. You know, I mean, all different. Listen. Life is going to happen, and a lot of it is going to happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. And then life is going to happen where there are some things that you can do about it. So, in the happening pertaining to what you can do, and in the happening, like it's out of your hands kind of situation, the right information and the right foundation, and even having some good people in your life, and you also being in your life on the stronger level of your existence, because you may not have nobody to help you go through, get through, understand, um, console you, comfort you. You may not have nobody, but you got you. You have you. So, in understanding what I just said, hopefully I could be able to save this live too, because normally what I do, I post the lives up on the gram and then I load them to YouTube. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm really using this whole film thing. I'm leaving a blueprint behind. Literally, I'm leaving a blueprint behind. That's why I do a lot of filming. So that way, when I'm no longer in the earth, you can press play, and I will be resurrected. Like literally, I ain't talking about no Christ stuff. I'm talking about literally. I heard that in a rap song that 8-Ball was doing with I think Cool Breeze. I think it's called East Point's Greatest Hits. And then in the party, he was saying some other stuff, but the thing that caught me was he said, "Press play and I will be resurrected." And I said, "Oh, yo, I'm gonna run with that because that's true." So ever since then, I've always been into taking pictures and film. But now when I do film, I put the date. See. Every picture I put the date. Every film I try to put the date. I'm leaving a blueprint behind. And I don't want to sound morbid, no. I'm dealing with reality. Okay, so now let's get back to the subject of pain. You are going to feel pain. You're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel scared. You're going to feel various different emotions. I got to switch hands here because it is a little nippy out. But it's not going to be a long line. You are going to feel certain things happening in your life that will maybe overwhelm you. It's going to be some scary stuff. But if you have the right tools, right? You got to have the tools. Remember I was telling y'all, you got to have go-tos that are your go-tos. Go-to your go-tos. Or your goal, life-saving soul tools. And the reason why you got to have those things in order, so when things happen, you can go into your mental, cosmic, spiritual toolbox and pull out a tool that's going to keep you together. Even if you crumble, you know I got certain things that I do, rituals, meditations that will help me slowly heal myself and get myself back together. You got to have these things in place. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like if you got a car, right? You got to have car insurance, right? You should have a good job. So if the car breaks down, you don't got to go through a lot of stuff that people go through owning a vehicle. Also, if you get a bunch of tickets, if it get towed, you got money, you can handle all of that. So what I'm saying is that we want to make sure, to the best of our abilities, that we got things in place so that we can handle life to the best of our ability. Now, if you're in a situation where you don't know what to do, we offer consultations. You can DM us, inbox, same thing. And we offer consultations where you tell us what exactly is going on with you. And we're going to listen to you. And we're going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us know, some of us don't know. But even with those who know, over them, there are people who have more information. See, we want to stay in the information channel. Now, like I may mention yesterday, if you didn't catch the little live, there is more than one answer in the universe to help you in whatever situation that you're going through. Also, there is more than one solution in the universe to help you. Sometimes when things happen, We panic. We lose control. Been there, done that. And I've learned that the more things that you have in your life to keep you together when life happens, when things just out of the clear blue. And I'm going to say this, it's come to me. Some things is going to jolt you where it may take you a minute to get yourself back together. It may take you a while to get yourself back together. But if you have those specific tools, and let me tell you what the tools are. The tools are healing, meditation, some kind of exercise, some kind of yoga, some kind of, reading positive books, or just reading books, watching film, different lectures, talking with people who've had experiences, just basically connecting to sources that will help you understand, or even try to understand what has happened, what is happening, so on and so forth. So that way you can say, okay, this is happening, that's happened, but I'm still breathing in and out. See, as long as you're breathing in and out, you're still living technically. Okay? So, this is your chance to, find yourself again, look at things from a different perspective, hopefully try to understand, okay, that happened, this happened, that didn't happen. Because like I said, as long as you're breathing in and out and you're still living, that means you still got to take care of yourself. You might be a parent. You might have people dependent on you. So that means, hey, I have people depending on me right now. And they could be, children or whoever. So that's why it's important to take care of your health. I saw something, it was profound. I should have wrote it down yesterday. I'm going to put the phone down for a second, put my gloves on. And I'm still going to talk. So what I'm trying to say is that you will feel pain in life. Okay? Everybody is going to feel some kind of pain. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's set up. But the thing is, when pain happens, what do you do? How do you process the pain? How do you get through the pain? How do you understand the pain? And how do you really look at, can you control certain specifics or things pertaining to that pain? Or if this is something that's really not in your control, not in your power, out of your hands. So now you got to have processing plans to process pain. I'm going to say it again. Processing plans to process pain. You have to have those things. I don't want to make this sound like, it's about the pain. I'm just giving the reality of life. You will experience some kind of pain. You might wake up tomorrow, your leg might be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, You was fine last night, you get, oh man, my leg is killing me, my back is killing me. That's a different kind of pain. But what I'm saying is you will experience some kind of pain. But I'm talking about the pain that, like relationships, family ships, strangerships. Because sometimes, it's be some stranger who you have, whatever. You know how it is in this crazy, wacky world that we living in. So the thing is that just understand that you will experience pain, and that as long as you got go-tos, the go-tos to the go-tos, okay? It could be friends, it could be, praying, various different things that you do to bring you back to yourself, to give you some kind of understanding, some kind of closure. And then in some situations, like I said, it may take a long time to get over that pain. You know what I'm saying? Some people are able to get over stuff quickly because they strong like that, or they just don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's another lie. So just know that you will go through some situations in life. You will experience pain. You will experience gain. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs, crazy turnarounds of life's carousel. But as long as you're breathing in and out, you have a chance, you know. And I need to say this. So whatever's happening, in the world pertaining to things that you have no control over, if you're still breathing out, focus on what you need to do in your life now for yourself, and then eventually allow those frequencies of you taking care of yourself be able to help others who are open to the help, the frequency of help. Yeah. Because I know many of us got good hearts and stuff like that. And we want to save the world and help everybody. But I realize some people are not there in the frequency of receiving help. And, we have to understand that, they're not in that frequency. And the more we focus on frequency and who's in the frequency of whatever it may be pertaining to positivity, because you got negative frequency, you got positive frequency, and most of us came through negative frequency in order to come into positive frequency. So negative frequency has its place. The negative frequency, hopefully, if you really want to get yourself together, is letting you know this is not good. This ain't a good look. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And so pain has its place too. Pain has its place also because it will show you that something ain't right here. You need to maybe make some changes. You maybe need to do some things differently or stop doing certain things or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see how much time I got. Just give me a second here because I can look at this watch. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down. So I'm gonna finish talking because I'm just gonna talk for a brief. Okay, I'll be ending it soon. So all I'm just trying to say is that that was a conversation that I had with my daughter. Because see, sometimes like when you see people are ready for certain conversations, then you have those conversations with them. If you feel and see that they're not ready, then you don't have those conversations with them. Okay? So, me as a dad, I, had that conversation with her just to let her know that this is a reality, because I said, I know well, she's 11, today's her birthday, and I thank the Creator for that, So I've been with her 11 years. 11 years I've been sharing life with her, learning from her, growing with her, understanding, okay, she has her own voice, she feels a certain way. So, that's even in like a whole dynamic, and stuff like that. So now, pain has its place. So we don't want to look at pain as being dreadful, and no, pain has its place. Good aspects, bad aspects, but it's all an awakening. And I want you to say it all is an awakening. That's what it is. It's an awakening. And like I said, many of us came through pain and we've elevated our cosmic thought process to say, you know what? I ain't doing that no more. I ain't going through that no more. I ain't hanging out with them no more. Nah, boom, 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 boom. So that pain brought gain because it was an awakening and stuff like that. And I want to say also, if you listen to the live later, when I do the lives, it's not about putting ourselves down. It's not about saying, oh man, I messed up, I shouldn't have did that. It's about looking at everything you may have done in your life and connecting the dots to see what happened. And now that's called tracing. I'm still studying about it, but it's called tracing. You want to trace back everything pertaining to the ins and outs, the outs and ins, the good, the bad, everything, so you can have a clearer picture of who you are, what you're about, what it is you need to do, and what this whole thing called living is about. Because a lot of times we breathing in and out, and that's all we doing. We don't have no clue to how life works. If you watch nature, if you observe yourself, observe people, you're going to see how life works. And then as you learn how life works, and you go deeper into meditations, you're going to see, oh, this is how it works. So let me do my best to understand that life has a functioning cycle that I have no control over. And then life has a functioning cycle that I do have control over. So you want to, look at both perspectives, but at the end of the day, you want to have peace, tranquility, love, harmony, and kindness. And if you make a mistake, you want to just say, you know what, I need to do better next time. I need to continue to elevate, evaluate, and just really look at, what makes you who you are, and show yourself some love, man. Show yourself some love. You're always going outside of yourself looking for love. You want everybody to love you. You loving everybody. But you're not showing yourself love. When you begin to show yourself love on a deeper level, that's when you're going to know how everything works. You're going to know when to engage, disengage, walk away, stay, and all that. But you got to stay in tune with yourself. Show yourself some love, man. I'm telling you. Love is this here. L is for living, O is for out, V is for various, E is for emotions. So that's what love is. It's living out various emotions. That came to me like a little over maybe like 10, 12, 15 years ago. I was just saying, I looked at each letter of love. I said, oh, yeah, that's what it is. So everything is frequency. Everything deals with emotions. Everything deals with basically, it's not what you know. It's what you use. It's not what you know. Because you can know a whole lot of stuff but don't use it. So it's not what you know. It's what you use. What you know is good. But use what you know to always keep you in the winning position. What is winning? Winning is that you're at peace. You're building peace. You're building harmony. You're building tranquility. It's not about all the clothes we got in our house and all the stuff we got. No. That's another form of winning. That's materialistic winning. But I'm talking about cosmic soul elevation healing winning. When at the end of the day, you can just be like, you know what, man, I'm all right. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. And, I'm healing and I'm elevating. And, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm riding the surfboard. Hey, I'm doing a live. Okay. So straight up, right?
Yes, straight up. And you're going to see this wall. We're going to be on top of this wall. We're going to
okay.
Around the corner.
Thank you. We see you guys Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll wait for them to send me the schedule. That's better.
Yeah. On Saturday, tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah, we're going to have our schedules there. The new schedule is going to be on Saturday.
Perfect. Okay.
So Saturday, we're going to start Monday.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Have a good night and a good weekend.
Same to you, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm getting ready to end this. Come on, get in the live.
Hi.
This is no, stand up because this is the birthday girl. This is my daughter. I was telling them how I was having a conversation with you about pain and stuff like this. I decided to do a live. So anyway, I'm going to end the live. We're going to get go home. So, like I said, no, stand up. You don't sit on the concrete. It's cold. That's why I'm sitting on my bag.
Oh.
So the thing is this here, what you really want to do. Okay, grab the bag.
Okay.
There you go. So basically what you really want to do is just get an understanding that life is going to sometimes, hold on to my arm while we cross the street. Life is going to sometimes, bring pain. So we want to process the pain. And like I said, there's two things to factor in. Okay, you're good. There's two things to factor in. The awakening aspects pertaining to the reason for the pain. A lot of pain is just natural factors of life, and then some pain is created by us or by others. So the key is, like I said, you can rewatch the live, and then you can go over what I basically was talking about, and then you can fully see that, oh wow, this is really something that I can, start using in my everyday living. Because a lot of times we learn as we go, and then sometimes we just don't know certain things. And most of what I've learned from talking with other people. But the main thing is I had to really get honest within myself and really look at everything about my life. And I'm still doing that. So that's the key in itself. It's all cosmic.